Hey y'all, Chachanator here, and welcome back to another video. In this matchup, we have a player who is actually, this matchup is going to make Chobarba very excited because this is Chobarba's absolute favorite player. We have Slipknot FH, and Slipknot is a clan that I believe he started, which is an All Brazil clan, and well, Slipknot FH, I'm just going to call him FH, is actually a Brazilian player. And well, we have a best of 3 series, it looks like, played between him, and over here in red we have Hans, let's see, it's 00710019887664. Whoever that is, I'm actually not sure. This could be someone's extra account, or this could be a guy whose name is literally that. I'm going to call him Mr. Numbers because there's no way I'm going to say that number each time. I could say Red each time, but I like the name Mr. Numbers. It's a good name. So yeah, this should make Chobarba pretty excited. I actually have not seen very many games from VH in a while. Not to say he hasn't played very many, but just haven't seen him in a while. Anyway, we have a, looks like this is Arabia, and is the green Arabia, and it looks like an Arabia Hunsford, so apologize for that, but let's see what FH can do. FH is probably one of the more aggressive players I know, and I say that, and as I say that, I see a scout now going forward, and it's pretty early for a scout to go forward, and he is an absolute lamer. He has absolutely no problem laming, and if he has a chance to steal sheep or steal a boar, well, I've always seen him take it. He's the same player that calls the eagle warrior at the beginning of the game. He's like, that's not an eagle warrior. He says that's a boar stealer. So anyway, let's see what we see from him. Pretty normal start from him, although he is going forward really easy early. Although that being said, he did scout pretty much everything. He has all his sheep, he found his 2 boars, he's just missing one of his extra golds, which I'm sure he'll find later. And oh my goodness, if he scouts this, going forward, he's got double patch of deer right here on the front. And yep, there you go, stealing some deer. And looks like Mr. Numbers has a good deer patch on the front too, but VH here has 8, and I don't think he saw that. Anyway, let's go ahead and check out the maps real quick. We have VH with, I'm not sure why he didn't go for this wood. Maybe he didn't see it. No, he saw it. Nope, got nothing for y'all guys. Oh, and that boar really being a pain. He's trying to lure it here, and for some reason the boar ran over there. Not sure why he built his wood way over here. Yeah, not really sure why. No, I don't really know. I would have built my wood camp here, but he's a pro, I'm not. Let's see, and he did steal 2 sheep, so he's going to have a sheep advantage, and anyway, I'm looking at the map. He could wall here and be pretty safe. He does have these hills around him, and this front gold is absolutely abysmal. I can't, that's absolute terrible gold. And if he does like wall this off, he's going to have trouble keeping this gold safe. I would expect to see some military buildings come up on this hill, and maybe some walls, or maybe we'll just see some really aggressive play. Meanwhile, on the other hand, we have, let's check out Mr. Numbers map over here. Should have a similar start, except for the fact he has 4 villagers on wood, whereas VH only sent the typical 3. Perhaps we'll see a Trush coming. Could be on the cards. He's got this nice wood line in front of him, and he could absolutely just, oh, easy wall off. Wall here on the side, and you know, pretty much just has one side to protect after that. So really good map from him. Looks like he's going to get his second boar in, so we're not going to see a boar steal, but we did see 2 sheep stolen, and Mr. Numbers not really having a good start as far as scouting. And wow, he sent his scout forward really early. Looks like he was looking to lame a boar right there. So, you know, not feeling too bad for him getting those sheep stolen after that. Look at that. Looks like he was going straight forward to steal a boar from VH. And maybe he knows VH reputation. He's like, well, I'm going to steal your boar before you steal mine. So anyway, that's why it's really important to go for your front boar first. And he was actually really close. VH's second boar was about here. And he's kind of close. But that's usually a good idea when you're scouting, is to go straight to the other side of the map to see if that's where they are. And well, he got close, but didn't quite get it. He is going for a drush though. You see that barracks coming down right at the 6:30 mark. That is pretty typical for a drush, and I'm surprised we don't see the barracks like here or something, but maybe he doesn't want a wall. Let's see. Just scouting around, typical builds, it looks like. I don't think VH ever did find those deer, and, well, if a drush is incoming, I don't think he wants to go for him anyway, but no, he doesn't see it. It would be, they are a little far away, but, man, 8 deer, that is really good. That's fantastic. Going for the typical 10 gold right off with the bat, and VH, has he scouted this barracks yet? No, and he hasn't been by the gold yet to see if it's been taken, but he should see these 4 villagers on wood, and then he will see the villager mining gold, so that should be a giveaway for him, and he's got all these extra sheep, so that's really good for him. Alright, so he should know the drush is coming. He should have seen the gold was taken, although he hasn't seen the barracks yet, but he should know a drush is incoming, and he should be able to prepare for that pretty well. He is a pro after all. Let's see what's going to happen. There comes the drush. And we'll see. Maybe we'll see a forward from him. Maybe he'll bring these guys forward and also go try to build a tower. Going for loom right now. Maybe he's going to go up after this. And I'm saying maybe an awful lot. And that's because I'm guessing. You see VH, he's just going to follow these guys just to keep tabs on them and keep knowing where they are. VH is already up. Going to go ahead and wall into the TC here. Stay safe with that and build a barracks here. Perhaps wall from here to the barracks, and he should be pretty safe. He might be getting some militia out of his own, or he might just go straight for scouts. We will see. He could go for scouts. He did have these extra sheep. Usually you'd see some extra farms up, but having these extra sheep probably didn't do it. He did split his wood. Good job there. And let's see. Looks like Mr. Numbers is still sitting on the 1 wood camp, and let's see when he clicks up. I'll stay on his point of view. Already clicked up on 27 population, so we'll see what he goes for. Not a fast castle for sure. And VH coming forward with these villagers, but they're gonna get spotted right away by the scout. Did he see them? He did. He's coming back to chase them down. And this drush is actually coming back as well, and looks like this forward from VH isn't going to be successful, I don't think. And look, at the same time, he's coming forward as well, so this is going to be an interesting game. We're seeing 2 really aggressive play, but these villagers are definitely seen, and if I was VH, I'd probably send him back, but we'll see what he does. Where's his scout? Getting the stable out right away. He's, let's see if he notices this forward, and there's his scout right there playing in the back. And these poor villagers, I guess VH didn't realize they had been spotted yet. Now they're going to have to get back, and he might lose a villager here. Pulling the scout forward to go watch that, and you see him just mining the stone right here. We'll probably see a tower come up from Mr. Numbers, maybe around the berries here, and there's his gold. He probably scouted this front gold and was like, yep, I'm going to take advantage of that. Let's see if VH did ever find his other gold. He did. So he knows this gold's here. He doesn't actually, no, he didn't. But let's see, is he gonna lose a villager? No. VH probably won't notice that this stone's been mined, but that's why he pulled those villagers back. But he could. I know I sure wouldn't check that. And is he gonna lose a villager? No, he won't. So good job not losing a villager. He did lose quite a bit of idle time, and there's the forward archery range that we were expecting. So we're gonna see a drush into archers. Alright, and sorry, I got a little distracted there. VH now has these 3 scouts out, and there's the man-at-arms upgrade. That's a good job from this, whoever this is, to go ahead and go for that upgrade. They had literally not been touched all game, so there's no reason not to. We actually made an extra man-arm guy too. And has VH seen this yet? Yep, he's seen that archery range now, so he's probably like, oh shit. One of the things about VH... one of the things about man-at-arms is they will chop through scouts really easily. He's actually probably going to send these scouts forward to go ahead and may do some harass, and I don't see any spears out over here from red here. There's a spear right as I say that, so these scouts probably won't be able to do as much as VH probably wanted. Tower going over here, going to be on this gold, so that's going to be a bit annoying. And VH probably needs to get some skirmishers out or something. He's going to start putting some villagers on stone, and he's probably going to get a tower out of his own. There's his tower. Will it go up first? I don't think so. Probably not. No, definitely not. And does he know that tower's even going up? No, he doesn't. But he's about to find out, and that's going to be a bit of a surprise for him. There's his scouts here. Looks like they got poked by a spear, and now they're coming back home, so not good. His army's been kind of idle. I guess this tower will go up. He could probably force build this up, but it's going to get taken down pretty quick with these man-at-arms, I think. He could just send these man-at-arms forward to take that tower down, but he looks like he's not going to. He's going to try to find a way in. PH is going to go ahead and stonewall this up, so he's going to be pretty safe back here. These archers could pick these villagers if they really want to, but this forward from red really not doing too much. VH really kind of just going around and wow, lots of scouts from VH. He has quite a bit of scouts, and oh, I guess he's gonna send these scouts to go take down this watchtower, but they're gonna have to GB out of there pretty quick because this army's coming. And really, for as aggressive we're seeing these players play, there really isn't much going on, and this tower's gonna go down pretty soon. These 5 villagers in here. Neither player having fletching yet. Let's go ahead and check out ecos real quick. VH, not having too much food, but he has a pretty well balanced eco, and he seems to be pretty safe behind these walls in this tower. And unless Mr. Numbers comes out here and starts repairing this tower, it's going to go down, and with these scouts here, they're really not going to be able to anyway. I feel like VH needs to get out of this fight, come back to the safety of his tower, and I feel like he should just send these scouts forward, because this army's not really doing anything. Mr. Numbers, if he really wanted to be a butthead, could go ahead and wall this stone, but I think VH would be able to stop him with his scouts anyway. And he could also come forward and go ahead and wall these archery rangers. And when you wall a building in, the units it produce have to go garrisoned in. They can't, they can't move from it. So it pretty much renders the building useless unless they're able to destroy the walls somehow. Let's check. Go ahead and check Mr. Numbers here. Low on resources as well, and doesn't even have the score lead. Some of that could be due to scouting. Some of it could also be due to the fact that he did go forward with this. He did go forward with these archery rangers, and when you go forward like this, you're really looking to do damage to the eco because you're hurting your own eco by going forward like this. You had 4 villagers with a ton of idle time not doing anything, and now they're going all the way back. And literally, they came over here, built 2 archery ranges, and then had to walk all the way back. So the only thing he's really managed to do is he kept VH off gold, and I wouldn't be surprised to see another tower from VH over here on his gold, and there you go. I'm going to build another tower, and he'll be able to mine gold in peace, and that's why you see him going for skirmishers, because he can't afford archers at the moment. You saw some skirmishers coming forward. They're going to be able to pick off these spearmen really easily, and these scouts need to stay away from them. Ouch, going to take some hit for free. And needs to come in here, probably going to harass this gold now, and that's going to be bad for red here. Let's see what his reaction is. He's still trying to get in, can't. There's a really good defense from VH actually. Getting that watchtower up and walling and making sure this army is literally doing nothing. It looks like they're going to have to walk all the way back now. And 2 scouts lost for 1 villager, that's not good. It looks like, was that even a villager? That was a villager, it looks like a girl. And I think a spearman died somewhere. I don't see his body anywhere, which is why I was wondering. Maybe that was I was going to say he needs to spread his spears out a little more, but there's really nothing they can do. These scouts going to keep him off gold, so now it looks like it's Mr. Numbers' turn to be off gold. And he's actually going for archers, so he needs that gold. Probably going to see some skirmishers now from him. And he does have the military advantage, but it's not doing much right now. He is coming back to help defend against this VH stuff. And is he going to lose a villager here? I don't think so, but VH is probably going to lose all his scouts, I would think. If this army comes in, they're not going to be able to get out. These villagers now turning around fighting. And there goes 2 scouts and his skirmishers. I'm sure the skirmisher will die eventually. It's not going to be getting a villager anytime soon, and pretty well defended. Although this forward still isn't doing anything. I'm surprised BH hasn't come forward and walled this. Perhaps he doesn't want to waste the time on it, but I sure would. I mean, an archer could pop out right there and start shooting at the villager, but let's see, VH still trying to be annoying with these scouts, although a villager could turn around and just smack him in the head and kill him in 1 hit. Let's see if he notices. He hasn't noticed yet. Just going to keep pushing them away with the spear. These man-at-arms are just going to stay at home to help defend maybe, and they've been a complete waste. You know, I was kind of happy to see that man-at-arms upgrade. I was like, oh, snap, that's pretty awesome. Going to see some man-at-arms in the field age, which is becoming more of a common thing, but really haven't done much. I mean, they don't even have any damage on them. Let's see, VH coming forward with a ton of skirmishers. It might be good to see. I mean, this might force scouts to come out from Mr. Numbers over here, unless Mr. Number wants to start making some more men-at-arms, although they can be kited pretty easily, plus there's some archers in here, so that's not going to work out too well. It's going to be interesting to see what he does against this. That is a lot of skirmishers, and they're going to counter those archers very nicely. They already have the +1 defense, they have the +1 attack, no +1 defense for Mr. Number here. Let's check out VH. Has quite a bit of gold. He's not using it at all. He's starting to make a few archers. He's now on 3 archer ranges, going very aggressive here. And looks like Mr. Number does have the food advantage, so he could potentially go to the feudal age or castle age sooner, if it's even going to become a castle age fight. This is being a very, very aggressive feudal age war, and see him coming forward now with these skirmishers. These archers are going to do a good job picking off these guys. And oh, what archers? Looks like the archers were. He's just got 1 archer left. Looks like Mr. Number did a good job picking just the archers there. And these skirmishers are going to take, I mean, they have the 1 pierce armor. It's going to take 23 spears just to kill one man-at-arms. So that's quite a bit. So now these men-at-arms are actually doing something, making their money's worth. So they got 2 volleys to kill a man-at-arm, although they're not doing too much, just forcing them back. And VH, I think he needs to, I don't know if he wants to fight this. I feel like he still needs to keep kiting that guy, wait for these archers to come in, have the archers target him, and he could probably take this fight now if he really wants to. It's pretty even, but VH does have more skirmishers, which in this fight are going to make the difference, because these archers aren't going to be doing too much to these skirmishers. And I think VH will take this. Still, these archer rangers are still there. That's the other thing. Mr. Number is not able to defend very well from home. He really doesn't have a way to defend. He needs to stay aggressive. There's his archer rangers, and it looks like he's looking just to go castle age. He's getting really close with that food. He's only on those 2 ranges, not even producing, and VH on the other hand is producing, well, was producing out of 3 ranges, and actually looks like he's going to be going up soon too, so both of them going to be clicking up relatively at the same time. VH actually coming forward and putting a tower up on that wood. That's a really good place for that. Where's he going to go? Well, he's got to walk all the way out here past his wall, and that's really not good news for him. VH could actually probably throw up another tower, because I know he's been mining. Yes, he has. He's been mining stone back here, so he can throw up another tower, perhaps here on the gold, and keep him off gold. And now VH kind of, by playing, there you go, tower on the gold now. By VH doing a good job defending, he's now kind of turned the cards around and just putting the pedal on the gas, now going castle age on 27%. Looks like Mr. Number will be up a little sooner, but it'll be pretty negligible. Good job, good microing this fight here. Oh, but VH has help coming in, and they are weak, but he just needs to buy time for these villagers to get this watchtower up. Hearing a stable coming up, it looks like he'll probably be going for knights, or he'll be going for cavalry archers, and he's just getting the bloodlines upgrade. He does not have enough farms if he does want to go knights, that is for sure. So probably going to be seeing, nope, looks like he does want to go knights, and it's not a bad call with these skirmishers forward, but being forced off gold, that's going to be a big issue. Does he know where his other gold is? He did go forward so early, but he does know where his other gold is, but it's not really in good spots. They're both forward. That's his main gold. That's the gold he wants to mine, and there is a tower on it. So what is he going to do? I'm not really sure. Just spend a bunch of wood reseeding farms. Probably going to see a few knights from him, and he'll be able to clean this army up from VH until VH gets crossbow. He'll be able to hide behind the towers as well. I don't think he has any upgrades on these knights other than bloodlines. Let's see, VH, what is your plan here? To be honest, he's probably looking to just go cavalry archers once he gets up. There's the bloodlines right there for him. So we're probably going to see cavalry archers from him, and I wonder if we'll see the GG now that he knows VH is in Castle Age. And I mean, VH has a 700 point score lead, 600 point score lead, and Yeah, it looks like he knows knights are coming, so he's going to abandon that tower, keep these villagers safe. Nope, and he's just going to put another tower here on the gold. And I'm not sure if that's going to happen with these knights coming forward. They do have the +1, and they'll be able to clean this army up really nicely. BH is up. There's a crossbow. There's cavalry archers coming forward right away. There's the bodkin arrow. He needs those upgrades right now to help take on these knights, but I still don't think he'll be able to take on these knights. I think these knights will be too strong, and that being said, more knights are coming in, but I think V8 should be able to hold this off. These skirmishers are doing actually, just 1 damage to these knights, but these crossbows are doing a good amount of damage to him. Plus this tower, he's got these towers here, and he's have the tower shooting at the knights, and not the lumber camp. And there's the GG. So we saw a pretty fast game there. We saw what happens when you try to go for a forward that fails, and a really good example of how to defend against a... I was wondering what that was. It's a wolf. A good example of what to do to defend against a forward like that. So let's go ahead and check achievements. I do like to show achievements here. We have the VH having the score by quite a bit. Units killed was actually pretty close KDR to 1-1. Largest army was actually in Mr. Number's favor, but he didn't seem to be able to use it right, and his eco was pretty far behind, and part of that was because he sent those 4 villagers forward so early. Let's see, he was castle aged by pretty much the same time, and the villager high was almost exactly the same. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next time. I'm going to go ahead and cast the other 2 videos from the series of game that was played, so look forward to that.